Middle of week 2 here. How are things going, especially on the defensive side?
Pretty much everything's going great, to be honest. Our energy is getting back up. It's taking it step by step. Everybody getting used to each other.
I know Dino had mentioned last Tuesday on the first day that first week was kind of more so getting you guys back into shape. Now that you're in the second week here, what's kind of been the big emphasis for you guys?
Pretty much getting close to each other. Our bond is growing. Technique-wise, we're all getting technically sound, and I pretty much think we're just getting ready for the season.
I know there's a lot of guys that have to be replaced on the defensive side, especially in the secondary. Who are some of the guys that have stepped up, and how much do you want to fill one of those roles, one of those leadership roles, and one of those guys that can be looked towards to, make those impact plays?
So guys like I feel as though Alijah Johnson, number 20, plays corner. Jeremiah Wilson, Gregory Dwayne, he also plays corner. And honestly, I feel like Justin Barron has took a great step in being a leader for us this year, and pretty much feel like we can all take a next step in being the next best Syracuse defense.
It's been like playing under Coach Long so far in his league.
Coach Long is great, actually. He's one of those guys you can't judge him by his coat. Pretty much, he's an older guy, but he still has a little young swagger. I love it.
It's an advantage to have somebody who come in and knows your defense. And basically, they call him the Godfather.
Yeah. They call him the Godfather. So I pretty much think like he has a little bit more insight in what he's doing, and he got his own little swag to him. I pretty much feel like Coach Long is going to take us in another direction, which is going up. I love Coach Long.
What about the other two new assistant coaches, Daryl and Travis? Just what are they like, and how have they helped you?
To me, I look at them more like an uncle. Like where I'm from, those guys are like uncles. They're role models. They live by morals, and they just want us to grow as a team. So that was a great addition to our team.
I know Justin had mentioned last week one of the biggest things that he took away from Coach Long was it was kind of more so why you're doing things on defense, why the backers are sliding this way, why the coverage is what it is. Do you get that same sense that it's kind of more of you learn a little bit more with Rocky? Yeah,
Coach Long actually emphasizes us in our meeting rooms to ask why. One thing he wants us to do is ask our coaches why, because if they can teach us why we're doing it, that means they know what they're talking about. So pretty much, I love it.
What about some of your first impressions of these new guys in the secondary transfers?
Jersey, pretty much. That's all. Jersey tough.
Good connection with those guys.
Great connection. Those guys are great players. Jay and both good players, come from a great program. So those guys are most definitely going to impact our team a lot.
Earlier in practice today, there was one period on the one-on-ones where you guys had 3 straight picks. Is that a big emphasis for you guys going for interceptions this year?
Getting money, that's all. Like, we get money all day, so pretty much getting the ball to our offense and letting our offense do what they do. To show what they are capable of doing. I know in the past, a lot of people might think our offense isn't what it is, but we have great talent on our offense. With DeMarcus Adams, we have a great quarterback competition going on with Schrader, Lampson, and Carlos, and I just feel like our receivers, Dame, we got guys. Just letting people know we got guys.
What are the main things you're trying to improve for the rest of the squad?
Pretty much is working on our technique as a whole. Our whole defensive backroom are pretty fresh. We're young, but I feel as though we can play with anybody. So pretty much focusing on our technique and our details, and pretty much listening to what every coach has to say to us. So pretty much details.
I mean, how are those new coaches helping you with that stuff?
Breaking it down. They take their time. So we could be learning cover 2 for 3 days. Even though it's a basic coverage, she makes sure everybody does the exact same thing every time, and we perfect what each coverage is. So I think that's great.
Anything else for Cinco?
Great.